What's going on, true believers? It's your friendly neighborhood Spiderman. So no, what's going on YouTube? It's your man Go Ahead John. Here with a special DC Universe online video today. It's actually going to be a tutorial video, my first ever tutorial video for DC Universe or just anything, period. Um, and as you can see, it's going to be a tutorial video for my recreation of Spider-Man and it's inside of the DC Universe. I've gotten a few messages actually asking for a tutorial and quite a few other messages just asking for different items and styles and things that I use to recreate Spider-Man. And because the YouTube viewers, have made my Spider-Man video, DC Universe Spider-Man video, one of my most popular videos. If you haven't seen that video, I will leave the link to that video in the description. But since you guys have made that one of my most popular videos, not on YouTube, but just out of my videos that I've created, I greatly appreciate that. All the likes, all the positive comments and things like that. And so therefore I decided to actually go ahead and take the time to make this tutorial video just to show you what I did to recreate Spider-Man. And it's very simple stuff. Pretty much we're just going to run down the styles list and just show you all of the items from head to toe, everything that I use. And before we get started, yes, I have seen the messages, and yes, when I originally created my Spider-Man, I know I had the eyes as blue. Yes, I know Spider-Man eyes are white, but I was a noob back when I created the video, and I didn't fully understand the complete customizations of DC Universe at the time. So, but since then, obviously, I have learned a lot more about the game and character customization and creation and whatever. And I have found out how to correct the eyes to make them white. So there you go. That's the new and improved, upgraded Spider-Man or Web Slinger in DC Universe. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and just get into the clothing items. We can start with hair. I have the hair on Rockford. Obviously, if you're wearing the headgear or the mask the whole time, the hair is not really going to make much of a difference. But just in case if you were wondering, that's what the hair is, Rockford. And if you want to see the hair, let's go ahead and take the mask off and you can see the hair. Peter Parker is under there. All right. And since the mask is off, we're going to put it back on. The mask that we use is Full Domino. That was the best mask that I had seen when I initially went to design and create the Spider-Man. This was probably the closest mask that I saw in the default character customization styles that look the best with Spider-Man. And quite frankly, most of the items that I use to create Spider-Man are straight from the default screen, the initial custom character creation screen. It's not really any items that you have to unlock at higher levels to actually make the look more authentic. At least not with what I use. So Full Domino is the mask. Eyes, none, of course. I mean, you can equip different things that change the look and all of that, but for the most authentic look, I use none, of course. Shoulders, once again, no shoulder items. Emblems. I will elaborate on the emblem a little bit more. Right now, I'm using the spider emblem. I mean, which makes most sense since it's Spider-Man. But the spider emblem is not an option in the initial character creation screen. And therefore, in the video that I created, I was actually using Snowflake. I was using the Snowflake emblem because it looked the most like, I guess, spider webbing or whatever. So that's the emblem that I have in that initial Spider-Man video. But once again, this Spider-Man has been improved once I've played through the game and unlocked a few things, learned a few things. So Now I had the spider emblem. I will, after I go through the rest of the clothing items, I will go and show you where you would where you can collect the spider emblem. It's actually a race that you have to get platinum record time on that unlocks I should not say unlock, but awards the spider emblem. But I'll get into that later. Hands, once again, no hand items. Waist, no waist items. Feet, no feet items. So you can skip pretty much from the neck from the neck to the waist. Actually from the neck all the way down to the feet, you can skip everything, just leave them as none. And actually not really from the neck to the feet, because you want to do the chest and the legs. But anyway, for the chest item that I use, once again, this is all right there on the initial character creation screen, so you can make a Spider-Man right off the break. You want to use Streak Slimline. That's the top that I'm using, Streak Slimline, and it gives you that kind of Spider-Man-esque look. It's not complete Spider-Man, because the regular Spider-Man, I think he doesn't have like that red streak that goes all the way down the back. I think it just goes to like the top of the back or whatever, but that's the closest one that I had seen. Over to the legs, we're going to use the flame pants. Obviously, you can go into the customization and change the color. So you want to make the actual flame parts, or the fire part of those pants, red, of course, to symbolize his feet or boots or whatever you want to call it, and everything else will be blue. And obviously no back items, although I did have this on for a little while. I was kind of thinking about trying to make a Spider-Man, what was it, Spider-Man Unlimited outfit during that little cartoon series, and I think he had something like a little small, actually I think it was like a cape, but it was like a small web cape or whatever, and I kind of thought that kind of looked like that, but not too much. And another item I actually like for the back is the Tech Ninja, because it actually looks like a spider on the back. I'm not sure if Spider-Man actually had a costume with that, but I mean, it's just something that I thought looked cool. But for basic use, no back items. And skin, it really doesn't matter. And weapon, I did get a few questions about what weapons you were using, and how do you get bare hands. And obviously my fighting style, my weapon is going to be martial arts. And if just simply going into the styles and go all the way down to the bottom of the list and clicking on primary weapon, bare hands is an item that's choosable, and that's not something that you have to unlock. I think right from Jump Street you have the options to just use your bare hands as your weapon. Does that make you weaker or anything? Of course not. Obviously you just go to your inventory and equip whatever martial arts weapon that you want, but for the actual look or the style, which they call it in DC Universe, just choose bare hands if you just want to go at it with bare hands. And that's it. Really, that's it in a nutshell. Besides the colors, obviously red, white, and blue, I mean, that's a given, but I mean, that's it. That's all that's to it, to creating this version of, or my recreation of Spider-Man and DC Universe. Very simple, very easy stuff. You probably looking at you like, duh, I couldn't have figured that out. But I mean, like I said, I did get a few requests on how I created them, and so there it is. That's how you create the Spider-Man look. Now I'll actually take you to where you will unlock. Nah, I don't know why I keep saying unlock, but where you can win the spider